Up them poles on them, birdie.
What's good, y'all? We're back. You know the vibe. Playoff week. Just about to get lit. The season went fast, but anybody watching, y'all know the vibe. Comment, like, subscribe, share. If anybody feels like hopping in, let me know. I can send you a link. Other than that, we're gonna get vibing. It's not gonna be too long of a show. And then as we go forward, we'll keep rocking.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, last week's games. Rashawn.
Oh, you're gonna pull out the government on me. That's crazy. No, I got you. First up, we had the Saturday games. First one on the clock was Chiefs Raiders, and Chiefs won 31-13. Everyone pretty much seen that coming.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, I don't think there's really too much to say about that. Chiefs are in playoff form. Locked up the first seed with that. So that's all there really is to it.
Are the Chiefs the best team in the NFL?
Not currently.
I was gonna say I don't know about that. It's gonna be
yes, best no.
Yeah, complete team. Go ahead, my fault.
I was only gonna say no. Only reason I say no because if Pat Mahomes goes down, that team's fucked.
That I was gonna say. Yeah. And plus, they're not even one of the more complete teams. Like their offense is just that good. Like their defense isn't really crazy.
But just to generalize, though, you could say that about pretty much every quarterback in these playoffs.
Yeah, that's fair too.
Yeah, none of them are. Nobody has a Super Bowl winning backup. You're right.
Yeah.
I don't see nobody going out there and doing that shit.
Right. Next up, the next Saturday game we had was Titans-Jags. Jags win 2016, and with that, they clinched the division and the AFC playoff spot.
I'm just gonna say this, bro. Dougie P and I really don't even. Yeah, I can smell me through my phone too. Dougie P being an adult in that room, I know, we talked all throughout the year about Trevor Lawrence, young quarterbacks. I know we've had 1,000,001 conversations about it.
Yeah.
But it's so crazy to see what Trevor Lawrence is like with a halfway decent coach, bro.
That's a fact. That's absolutely a fact.
I think the NFL should just give him the Urban Meyer year, just let him have that back.
Facts. This is his rookie year. This is his true rookie season. If Ben Simmons can get 2 rookie seasons, so can our boy Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, Sunshine deserves it.
I stand by that. But the Jags, they're definitely a tough team. I think everyone was low key rooting for the Jags to get in playoffs. So you love to see that. And then, no matter what happens this year, they're ending on a good note to go to the playoffs. And then, we all been saying, next year their team is just even going to be more crazy with Calvin Ridley. So it's only up for the Jags right now.
The crazy thing is, with that receiving core, excluding Calvin Ridley, not even equating him, they've got 3 guys, in my opinion, that are really good number 2 receivers on a lot of teams in the NFL.
Absolutely.
I was gonna
Plus
say people
ETN.
forget that Trevor Lawrence was like the biggest prospect in sports since Bryce Harper. It was like LeBron.
As a
Bryce
Clemson
Harper,
fan, trust me, I know.
They were on Sports Illustrated at like 16. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
like,
One of these years, though, I need Trevor Lawrence to grow a beard. That's what I just want a playoff beard from him one time.
I was in high school watching Trevor Lawrence and shit in high school. His highlights in high school on like Max Preps and shit. That's how good Trevor Lawrence is. So
I know Trevor Lawrence. He used to fucking go back and forth with Justin Fields for that best quarterback or whatever
Yeah.
in high school.
On the Titans' behalf, not really too much to say about there.
The decline is coming.
Oh yeah, I think they've been at that point for like the last 2 years.
They draft another quarterback. If they
need another running back. They need an offensive line. They need another corner. They need help.
Who that? Are we talking about?
The Titans. Yeah, they've been on the decline for the last 2 years, in my opinion.
Do you think they develop Malik Willis, or do you think they draft a quarterback?
I think that's why they fired Todd Downing. I think that's who their quarterback's going to be, at least for a year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's definitely fair.
I respect it.
A lot of questions there, though.
But like, if you trust that guy for your future, why not give him the experience of playing into a play-to-win game? Even if you lose, why was Josh Dobbs playing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a fact.
But yeah,
why not give him that atmosphere? You know what I mean?
I definitely think, though, going forward, realistically, like back to what you just said, Shane. Yeah, you play him in a playing game and stuff. But like, if he gets hurt and like he's had an injury history, it's unfortunate. Like,
no, that makes sense. I get it.
I get it too from just the Josh Dobbs perspective, because honestly, Josh Dobbs, like, he put some good tape out.
Yeah, he's balling. He's gonna be a QB2 somewhere next year.
Dude, I like him coming out of Tennessee.
Josh Dobbs may be one of those guys that makes like $75 million or something as a backup quarterback and has like no stats.
Who's that? Chase Daniels or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna. Yeah. It's cool. Good for Josh Dobbs. Next.
Next up, we got Buccaneers, Falcons. Falcons win 30-17. But
Bucks were winning before they took their starters out. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I was just about to say, yeah. Tom Brady and all the starters only played, I believe it was not even till halftime. Like, I'm pretty sure they went up like 2 scores and then they just took them out. So
yeah, Brady put them up 10.
Yeah, it was 17-7 or something.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So not too much really to talk about there. Obviously Bucks are into the playoffs, so
it's all right, bro. Tom Brady's bedtime is like 5 p.m. these days. I don't think.
Yeah. No,
Grandpa needs prune juice.
It's my fucking bedtime.
I'm worried. I never seen my team beat Grandpa.
You should be, Shane. This is a scary moment for you now. Falcons, not really too much to say there. I didn't even really watch that game, so I can't tell you too much on that.
Desmond Ridder is showing glimpses. That's the only bright spot there. He's showing glimpses.
Come on, it's the Falcons. Who watches that, bro?
That's a fact. That's a fact. I won't even talk, though, because our game was bad. But we'll get to that.
There's 2 players in that team I'll watch. Other than that, I ain't watching the Falcons, bro.
No, I respect it. I respect it. Next up, we had Patriots, Bills. Bills win 35-23. Bills.
Bill Belichick lost his mind.
Fair enough.
I mean,
Naheem fucking Hines though.
Yeah,
dude, he has Matt Patricia, and Joe Judge calling his offense.
Yeah, bro, that's not
lost his fucking mind.
Yeah, fair enough.
I tell you who I think is going to end up there next year is Cliff Kingsbury.
That'd be tough.
No, that's true. If you watch any of the Hard Knocks in season with the Cardinals, bro, that was all Cliff Kingsbury could talk about for like 30 minutes of one episode was how much he learned from Belichick.
Yeah,
I can see that. Going to get the bread, going back to college.
Yeah,
No,
it's
no,
either
I
that or
think-
he's going to New England.
I'm telling you, I seen him tied to Dallas if Kellen Moore gets a head coaching job.
I did see. I
That's
see
what I was
Kellen Moore was tied to someone earlier. I forget who it was though.
Panthers.
The Panthers requested the interview him. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Good luck. Good luck with that rebuild. I'll pray for you.
Take his doofy ass, please.
I'll feel you all day. Next up, we didn't even really talk about that game. On the Bills part, at least. But Bills doing Bills things, we figured that game was pretty much going to be what it was.
Shout out DeMar Hamlin for being out of the hospital. He was. I know he checked back in Buffalo, and he checked out, I believe, either today or yesterday. So
That game had one of the dopest moments of all of sports, bro. When the opening kickoff, DeMar's face is on the Megatron, and Naheem Hines runs that shit back.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't make
fine.
that shit up. You cannot make that shit up. You can't it's like when D. Gordon hit the home run after Jose Fernandez died. Motherfucker has like 2 career home runs, hasn't hit a home run in how many games? And the game he plays after Jose Fernandez died, he smokes on.
yep.
That's fine.
I'm gonna
That's
say
what-
this, and this is a hill I am more than willing to stand on. Fox Sports fire Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Fire that man does not deserve to be on television. Period.
I saw their a clip from their show today, and you could tell Shannon is trying so hard just to be professional and act like he fucked with Skip.
Of course. He done been had enough.
He was chilling today, but you could tell like it wasn't genuine. You could tell it
Oh,
was
bro,
fake.
it's every day. Every day, Shannon is trying so hard not to just jump across that table and beat Skip senseless.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Next.
Okay. Next we got Vikings Bears. Vikings win 29-13. Justin Fields didn't play. That's really the only thing I got for the
They're
Bears.
tanking. That's
It was Nate Peterman.
That's it.
But for what? Like,
D-line.
And they're gonna be smart. If they were the smart team right now, they would trade that first pick. and
I
just
think
pick up
that's
a
what I
bunch of
think they
picks.
want to do. I think they wanted to
Yeah.
get the first because people want that pick. They want Bryce Young or they want CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
If
hold
the
on, let
Bears
me
don't
ask
really
you
have a
this.
need for a quarterback, so if they could trade
why
that
not just
back,
trade Justin Fields then?
What's up?
Why not trade Justin Fields
No,
and
no,
use the
no, no.
first pick to go get Stroud or Bryce Young?
Because they don't. In my
They
opinion,
believe in Fields.
yeah. Like I think Fields can do it. I just think he needs a better line and like better weapons around him.
I
But
don't
you
think
gotta
you throw.
hold
I don't
on,
think
like
you
just
throw
look
away
at
a first
Chicago
round
though.
draft pick.
Look at
that quick.
look at the absolute dumpster fire that Chicago's been. They haven't gotten any quarterback their weapons since Allen Robinson, and we saw what happened with that.
no,
Yeah, you're right.
even before, not even Allen Robinson, bro. They
Oh, I
had
know.
no
They
weapons
haven't had
around their
those
quarterback since
since
Alshon Jeffrey and Brandon Marshall.
Yeah, like
That is a fact.
Yeah,
So
bro,
that's
sure.
what
the
you trade back
Chicago
for.
Bears need to just move to a different city or burn the stadium down or do something because they don't draft offense. They don't hire offensive-minded coaches in an offensive league. They've drafted defense on top of defense for how many years in a row now? They let Roquan Smith walk and go get a bag. Like, what are they
Watch
going to
this.
do? Draft
Watch this,
Will
watch
Anderson first?
Watch
Cool,
this,
that's
watch
another
this,
edge
watch
rusher
this,
you're
watch
not
this.
going to
Ready?
pay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
The Chicago Bears trade back to the New Orleans Saints for the. Oh wait, no, they don't even have their pick. Oh, it wouldn't even work. It's the fucking. Eagles. Oh,
Yo, did
no,
you just have to
fucking
uppercut Sean?
Nah, bro. The Saints will have.
He's trying to talk
Saints
shit.
will have a
He
pick.
had to take the shot.
Yeah, we
No,
gonna
I
have a
honestly
first.
forgot.
They will have
I
a
was gonna
pick.
say- I was gonna say that you guys are gonna trade that 10th pick and Mike Thomas for the first pick, draft Bryce Young. But no, that's not gonna happen. Anyway,
Oh,
now they could.
no.
I see them trading back. I could see them trading back in like to the 8 to 13 spot and trying to get the best receiver on the board.
I think they get Quentin Johnson. I do, but I think they go defense with the second pick. I think they want two.
Probably.
Yeah.
It was Chicago, probably, but.
Who got the capital to give it up?
Bro, I don't trust Kirk Cousins either. Kirk Cousins can go pound salt. That man is a walking first round. But next,
Who do they play first? We'll get there. So
we'll get there. It don't matter. I'm taking whoever the Vikings got, and I'm taking them by at least a ton.
Weird. I respect it. Next up, we had Ravens, Bengals. Bengals win 27-16. Still no Lamar. I see they're desperately trying to get him to play, but I
They
also
asked him. He was at the stadium. They asked him to suit up. He said no.
He don't want to play, bro. They ain't paying, bro. They paid him.
Yeah, like I mean, I
They paid
don't blame him.
all
But
linebacker
like, they didn't really
$100
have
million.
anything to lose.
Yeah, that's what I said. As soon as I seen Roquan get his bag, I was like,
Bro,
damn,
listen,
I know
Roquan
Lamar
is a
feels
dog,
so
bro.
funny.
But I'm not paying no off-ball linebacker $100 million and not my fucking star quarterback.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Crazy.
Yo, I would be fucking pissed, bro. You can kick rocks at that point.
Yeah.
Oh, facts.
But I also did see that like it was an actual team report that even though they were trying to get him to play, like his injury has just not really healed. Like it's still swollen and all that. I mean, yeah, I see your face, Jake. But hey, I'm just saying.
That
Yeah,
man
listen,
it
James
just-
Harden wore a fat
fucking
suit.
shit that we don't even know about. Tell me his knee's not fine.
He's
Lamar
not dumb though.
has.
He's not dumb. If he's not 100%, he knows that his game is his legs, bro. His arm talent, like he's got a cannon. Lamar definitely throws bombs, you know what I mean? But his arm talent isn't what makes Lamar Lamar. He knows
Oh,
that.
for sure.
He's
For
not
sure.
gonna go out there and ruin the chance of him
Let
getting
me
a
say this
bag.
though. This is a fact that, and we're gonna see it this offseason because wherever he ends up going and gets a bag, we're gonna see it. Lamar
Yeah.
has almost 12 games. It's either 10 or 11 where he listed illness as the reason he didn't play. Homie, Kobe dropped how much? How many times? Like Michael Jordan's flu game. Who was the college quarterback? Was it last year that had to go get an IV at halftime? Bro, like, what else do you need?
His money.
God. That's so fine.
Like, hold on, but actually, just to touch on that, bro. Let's not act like these rookie deals are something to like spit at. Like, Lamar still got $90 million in the bank as we
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
Like, Lamar ain't broke.
But when Lamar is on that field, they win. When he's not,
They don't.
that's
Yeah,
rough.
exactly.
Exactly. So they got to
Listen,
do
the
that.
thing-
Man. They have to. They should have.
Do I think he should play? Yeah, just because, I like football and I want Lamar to play. But, like, I understand it, though. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Like you ain't getting the respect you want. You put your blood, sweat, and tears into this team, and they don't respect you. Want an MVP for that team, bro.
Thanks.
They don't respect you enough to give you the bread. Like you're putting your body on the line week after week.
Unanimously. And he was on
that's
pace for
corny,
another
bro.
MVP before he got hurt.
Like, but for the love of the game, like, yeah, I want to see him play, but like, I get why he's not.
Fact.
Yeah.
He'll play in the playoffs, though.
We'll see. The Ravens.
He ain't playing in no playoffs. They got to go through Cincinnati first.
Yeah, that's a fact. But we'll get there as well. Next up, we had Texans Colts in what was probably the wildest game ever. Texans win 32-31. Texans, you kind of question what the fuck they were doing because like they just basically gave up the first overall pick to the Bears. So yeah,
And they fired Lovie Smith for it. So
yeah, and they fired Lovie Smith. So
they got a young team. You build morale. They probably know that either way, if Chicago has the first, they're not going to go quarterback. Then they know that they're either taking Bryce Young or CJ Stroud. So I think they're in a good place. You know what I mean? Either way.
Yeah.
You let your young guys build momentum going into the offseason. You have a team that's young. They competed against good teams this year. Like, low-key, the Texans competed, bro. Their record fools you. But the Texans competed.
No.
Good teams
I get
all
you,
year.
but why do you fire your head coach then?
Because he's a defensive
Lovie was
guy.
a bridge coach. He was a bridge coach anyway, and they need somebody to develop a quarterback. Exactly.
It was only his first year. That's
I definitely think they did Lovey dirty, like they did David Coley dirty.
I was gonna say the last 2 years they've had like it was a new dude each year. He got 1 year and was fired. You know what I mean? If that's
Yo,
how
they
you're
want-
gonna,
They want
that's-
that extra compensatory pick, bro. You know, you hire and I know it's fucked up, but like you hire a black coach in the NFL, you get an extra pick. You know what I mean? So they did it 2 years in a row for an extra pick.
Yep.
that's crazy.
Houston might be the one job NFL wise that I think if like a good college coach is going to make a jump, and I'm not talking about Harbaugh because Harbaugh's already been linked to the Niners a boatload for whatever reason, but the Niners aren't going to get rid of Shanahan. But like Harbaugh, outside of that, if another college coach comes up, they'd probably go to the Texans. If not, I don't even have a clue who the Texans get as a coach.
That's fine.
I think the college to the NFL is going to slow down a little bit when it comes to coaches.
I think
For
it's still
sure.
NFL to college.
I think Lincoln Riley might be the last one for a while.
Lincoln Riley's been talked about for like the last 8 years. So
On the
What's next?
other end,
next game.
I was gonna say on the other end, how about the Colts? What's your take? What do they do? What can they do?
Burn it.
Sell the team.
Sell the team, burn it. Hey,
Yo,
Both.
Jim Irsay has like one of the biggest music collections in the world, bro. Like, take your money, go buy an island, go fuck off somewhere.
You go.
Yo,
I
no,
think-
first off, shout out Jim Irsay, bro. He donated the most out of anybody
Oh,
to
yeah,
the Jamar Foundation. That man's a real one. Threw up 80 racks.
word, respect.
That motherfucker's loaded though.
Also, shout out to Gronk for 69,000 just to troll, but
But for real, like the Colts, they got some pieces over there. They just need to put it together, yo.
I would love to know what happened to that O-line last year to this year, because last year that O-line was mauling everybody, and this year it was like nothing.
Dude, Quentin Nelson did not look like him.
I was
No,
gonna
he
say
didn't.
Yo, you see what Dexter did to him?
he got his
Yeah.
bag. He got his bag. That's why.
Bro,
He
Quentin
got
Nelson's
his
not that type
bag.
of dude, bro.
Nah,
Quentin Nelson's
Zach
a Notre
Martin got
Dame
his
kid.
bag, and Zach Martin and Quentin Nelson have been
I ain't gonna
perennial
hold-
best guards.
I
I
was-
think Zach. I think Quentin Nelson's low key hurt, but he don't want to say nothing.
I think that's
Bro.
part of it too. I think that Colts O-line was banged up all year, and those guys just played through it.
Bro, and their fucking left tackle, bro, is atrocious. He's
Yeah.
terrible. But their fucking
Yeah,
center,
but-
Ryan Kelly, he's tough. Quentin Nelson's Quentin Nelson. I don't care if he's had a couple bad days.
Pro last year at right tackle for them. Like what? Like
Yeah, Braden Smith is tough, bro. Braden Smith is tough, but you know, for a tackle, the biggest thing for a tackle is their guard. Like if your guard ain't good, bro, it makes the tackle look bad.
Yeah.
In fact,
Next one.
Yep.
Alright. We got Jets, Dolphins, and a boring 11-6 win by the Dolphins.
I had to
You
watch
think
this
they're coming
game
in red
given my
zone? I would
situation,
say.
bro.
Yeah,
It was
we
sad.
felt for you, Jake.
I had to be a Jets fan, my guy. I had to root for Footsteps Flacco over here.
Jake was over there gangrene. Let's go,
Homie, I was at my local bar, and no kidding, from where I sit right now is about 4 blocks away. I literally walked the hole in their floor, pacing back and forth, watching these games, bro. Listen,
That's wild. What would you say?
To watch a
Shane?
Jets game is terrible, bro.
Thanks.
I thought Mike White was playing. That's why I was like hyped for a second. Like right when the game came on, I'm like, oh yeah, Mike White got this. I'm not worried.
Flacco.
Mike
Joey
White,
Flacco.
Joe
Man,
Flacco.
Joey Cool.
On the Dolphins, and they got into the playoffs with that win. So solid on them. But I seen Tua is already ruled out for that
Yep.
game.
Skylar
So-
Thompson season.
They're pretty much dead in the water.
Bills
I feel
by the
For the
line
Dolphins, dead in the water?
Bills minus 50. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Respect to the Dolphins for making it, but
Sorry,
Yeah.
Tyreek. You made a mistake. It's cool.
Sean said the fins were dead in the water. He think he's slick.
Hey,
Fun.
I didn't even mean that, but hey, it is what it is. Next up, we had Jake's game. Sorry, Jake. Like we just established.
Hey, I tell you what though, like Shane just said for the Texans, you got momentum going into the offseason now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I want to see what the George Pickens jump is year 1 to year 2, because now that man has me excited.
Yeah,
and I pray to God, I've said this all year, and Sean, I know you have your own coaching situation. Fire Matt Canada. Thank you very much.
Yeah, y'all need to.
You got Frank Gregg and Cliff Kingsbury out there. Go get Kenny Pickett, someone that works. Thank you, and good night.
The score of that one was 28-14 Steelers. And yeah, like Jake just pretty much went over.
It's a heartbreaker, man. Y'all
they
been
won.
balling out. You're probably hotter than all the teams that made it.
Yeah, they won.
Bro, we play the Dolphins right now, we win. I'm telling you, bro.
Oh yeah, absolutely. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Welcome.
Hey, listen. I'd rather be the team that almost made it, have a better pick, just given our current situation. I think we're at either 17 or 18 right now.
Yeah.
Need an O lineman, and for the first time in a hot second, we are drafting ahead of the Ravens, because the Ravens the last couple of years, I'm convinced they picked the guys they picked to not let them fall to the Steelers. Not that they were like positions in need or whatnot. So
yeah, no, I can see that for sure. I respect
Cowboys will probably pick 24th.
Yeah, probably.
We'll talk about our little situation when we get to my team. But next up we had Giants, Eagles, and unfortunately none of our Eagle fans are on tonight, so that sucks for them, I guess.
Talking shit, Ashton.
Yeah, but go ahead.
I don't really got much shit to say. I mean, we had our third string of practice squad players, and I mean, they can say all they want, like, oh, you know, we just didn't do nothing. We just wanted to win the game type shit. Bro, get out of here, bro. Y'all was, like, just because y'all wasn't running Jalen, that means y'all not trying shit. Like, come on, bro. Like,
talking shit.
It don't matter, bro. You had all your starters in, and you struggling against practice squad and third stringers, bro. You let Davis Webb in his first career start. Honestly, in the second half, he was tearing y'all up.
Talking shit, Ashton.
But
I don't
give a fuck, bro. Like,
Dabble coached his ass off.
Listen, Darius Slay looked like ass. Come on, you let Kenny Galladay do that to you, bro.
Yeah,
his last game was a fucking Giant, most likely. You let him.
Yo, why ain't y'all give him the other 75 catches he needed to hit his?
He did body slay on that catch, so I ain't gonna hold you. I looked at that, I said, "Damn, him though." Out of all people, him.
But I like that that the Giants let our young guys play, and we could really see who we can use going forward and shit like that. So that was cool to see, but because there was a couple bright spots like from the young guys, so I'm excited for it. We'll see.
Brightwell's a good backup back. I like Brightwell.
Dude, Brightwell. I keep saying it all the time. Brightwell is way better than Matt Breida. He runs hard as shit. He can, bro, he's a great special teams player, like, besides the fact, but the dude can run the fucking ball. Like, he needs more reps on offense.
Yeah.
And, you know, he can take the load off of Saquon here and there. Like, this, Matt Breida is a bum, bro. I hate him. Like, the only thing he got is speed, honestly.
He is fast as shit, but he is a bum.
Fast as hell, but, bro, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I was just saying we ain't got no Eagle fans on to defend it, so the Eagles won though. Next up we had your game, Shane. Or you want to wait to talk about it?
No, we'll get it out the way. That shit was abysmal. Probably. I thought week 1 against the Bucs was gonna be Dak's worst career game. Last week might have been Dak's worst career game I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, boy.
He did not play good. The team did not play good. They played uninspired. Like
Y'all
I don't
played
know if
so
they
bad,
felt-
you got one of the defensive ends arrested.
That's just a formality, bro. The cops have to do that. You got arrested like a week ago, and that shit happened already. But yeah, I don't know. That's definitely not what you want to see going into the playoffs. Now, when I say I'm worried, I still think the Cowboys have the means to beat the Bucks. They should. Let me say this: they should beat the Bucks. We're a better football team than the Bucks. I'll say that. Will we beat the Bucks? I have no idea. It's definitely a scary matchup. You know what I mean? You're going in to see the GOAT. They still have majority of their roster. They went to the Super Bowl with majority of their roster. They won playoff games with. A lot of the coaching staff is still there. Bruce Arians is still in the front office. You know what I mean? So it's still a Buck.
It's got 17-13 written all over.
Now listen,
I
the
go.
Bucks, they might not be that nice, but if you look at statistics since 2013, every other year Tom Brady wins the damn Super Bowl.
Now let me say this: every time the Cowboys lost a game this year, they beat a team by more than 3 scores the game afterwards.
But
Cowboys did not go on more than a 1-game losing streak, and they're actually on a weird ass pattern where they lost one, they won one, they lost one, they won 4, they lost one, they won 4, they lost one, they won 4. So if the Cowboys just lost and they won 4 straight, they'll win the Super Bowl if the pattern continues.
yeah, but
Well, the
I
nice
don't
thing
know.
is you don't got to worry about a losing streak in the playoffs because you only need it to happen once.
That's
That's
a
a
fact.
fact. And
I think the only bright spot, my bad, I'll just finish off my thing with this. The only bright spot for me that came from this game, I think it woke our players up. Because me, like you guys know me, I just sit here and I watch the Cowboys interviews and shit like that. Literally every player talking after the game and shit. And like you could see like they're actually pissed. Like they're like, what the fuck? It woke them up for real. So
Yo, I want to say I like Sam Howell though. He looked all right.
that's
nah,
what I was
Tim
gonna
Howell's
say.
I'm a
Yeah,
UNC fan.
Commanders showed some life.
I
But
can't
that's
even be
what-
mad that they balled. You know what I mean?
That's
I'm a UNC
why-
fan. I'm happy for them.
Yeah, no, I get you. That's why I don't know though, Shane. If I'm you, I'm kind of panicked because for you guys to lose to a QB in his first start, you guys are supposed to be a playoff team. In my opinion, it should.
If you think
It should. Well, go ahead, my
No,
fault.
I hear your point. No, I hear your point, but just to rebuttal that, I mean, it's not an excuse. We still got beat. But to rebuttal that, Dave Quinn even came out in his interview and he was even saying, like, yeah, I mean, the last 4 weeks, and once we clinched the playoffs, I've been playing with different things. So, in a way, Dan Quinn's been playing with his food. Otherwise, you're not going to see fucking Trayvon Mullen on the field against Terry McLaurin. They're out there trying to find who is the best option to be the opposite side corner away from Trayvon Diggs. You know what I mean? When it counts.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
at the
but we
same
got
time,
one
like,
Trayvon.
at
Let's
the
try
same
another
time,
one.
if you look at 3 of those scores they scored on us. One's a Cavante Turpin fumble, one's a pick six, and one's Terry McLaurin burning a fucking corner that doesn't even belong on our roster. So,
Yeah.
I'd say it's a
you know what
fair
I mean?
assessment.
It is what it is. I think after that, I think they scoreboard peaked. I think they realized they were like, all right, fuck it, let's get out of this healthy. We have a bigger goal. You know what I mean? Kellen
Yeah.
Moore wasn't calling no fucking. You didn't see CeeDee Lamb in motion. You didn't see nobody. He wasn't showing anything. Kellen Moore was keeping all his shit in his back pocket. Because Kellen Moore, as much as I talk shit on him, he's shown some glimpses this year. My problem with Kellen Moore is he'll look great and he'll look like this mastermind and make him out to be, and the next week he'll do some shit like against the Texans or against fucking the Jags, where we have no running scheme. There's no motion. CeeDee Lamb sitting in one spot. That shit just pisses me off.
We'll see you in a week.
Yeah.
Next up, we had Broncos Chargers. Broncos won 31-28.
Imagine
Broncos.
they fire Hackett and they just start going fucking crazy. Everybody was
Yeah.
fucking shit on Russell Wilson. Meanwhile, he went from Pete Carroll to fucking I don't even know.
Yo, Hackett was goofy though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, that's a fact.
Yeah.
He's a weirdo.
Bro,
Say this too, and it's
he looked
unfortunate.
like he got multiple personalities. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say this though, the fact that it took them kind of this long to kind of really figure out how to score points, like back to the whole momentum thing. Like I know, like with the Russ trade, Denver kind of gutted their future as far as picks wise,
Yeah.
but like if you can take this momentum and build on it, like I'm not gonna go completely out there right now and say Russ is washed, but he's definitely been trending down all year. like this might be this might be like that rock bottom where we really see, all right, is Russ better or worse than this? Because if he's worse than this, bro, you got the ripping kid on the roster on like a 3-year, basically veteran minimum deal who can be just as bad for cheaper. Like,
Yeah.
so it'll be interesting to see what Denver does this offseason.
They're about to trade for our head coach. What
But
you mean?
I think that's who gets the job, bro. I think Sean Payton, if he goes anywhere, it's gonna be Denver, bro.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so.
You think they even have the draft capital to give that up? You think they're willing to give up literally the next 3 years of drafting?
I mean,
Yeah,
look, they got a
coach with
first.
the
They got a first back for the Bradley Chubb. I mean, that's
Yeah,
what
that's
they want
what
a first, right? And then they want a
I
couple
forgot
more
about that.
picks. They could do that.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
We'll get there though. We'll get to that a little bit.
Yeah, we'll see.
Next up we had Rams Seahawks. Seahawks win 19-16. And with that, Seahawks get into the playoffs over the Packers. Or not even Packers, it would have been Lions.
The Fighting Geno Smiths.
You know,
9-8 to the playoffs, baby. No one's seen
Still
that
ain't
one
right
coming.
back.
Still ain't right back.
Only thing I'm gonna say about that, the Rams game or whatever, is Sean McVay's pulling a Sean Payton.
Oh yeah, he's done. He's
Sean
definitely. I
McVay,
think he's done.
Sean McVay is gonna get a contract. I'm telling you now, Amazon's gonna give this man a whole bag to go
Facts.
stand on the sideline for 2 years, and then when he gets the itch to get back in 2 years, we're gonna be like, oh hey, Sean McVay, what's up?
He told all his coaching staff to go explore their options.
Yeah,
Wow. Yeah,
He's
no,
done,
he's definitely out of there.
that boy is done. He better go home, kiss on that hot ass wife of his.
You said I got my ring.
bro. Yeah,
I'm
I
out.
was gonna say he's about to go down to Nobu, drop like 100 bands at Nobu for no reason, throw a party for himself, and call it a day. Like,
Thanks. Aaron Donald probably go retire with him too.
yeah,
Oh,
Aaron
he's
Donald's chilling. Yo, Jalen Ramsey's the real victim in all of this.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And it's crazy too.
Mad Weed with Andrew Whitworth.
Yo, why you think OBJ and Von Miller really didn't come back? They seen it all the whole time.
Yeah,
It's crazy because I seen there were only I think 3 Rams players that started all season. One was Jalen Ramsey, one was Bobby Wagner, and I forget who the third dude was. I think it was like a left tackle or something.
yeah.
That's it. That's
Yo, I
literally
think-
it. So
The crazy
that's
thing
crazy.
is like all of these stars can go like they could easily get traded to go to situations to win now for draft picks.
Yeah, that's
Like
a
I
fact.
feel like somebody would give up like a 2 or a 3 for Bobby Wagner. Jalen Ramsey by himself is worth it.
Yo, Bobby took a step back in his game this past year.
I mean, they asked him to play off the ball at 34, like. But
Yeah.
regardless, I mean, still like, all right, cool. What does Cooper Kupp do? What does Stafford do? Like,
That's a fact.
Linebackers normally don't last until 34. All fall linebackers.
that's true. Bobby Wagner's a freak for even making it this long. But like Leonard Floyd, pass rusher on that team, like he could easily go somewhere. Like they got pieces of that. Like, and I know the whole Sean Payton, fuck them picks type shit. Like, but Payton or McVay's not even going to be there that much longer anyway.
Yeah.
Yo, but even McVay, he screwed their future up there, bro.
Oh
That's what
yeah,
I was
just
gonna
because
say.
of how much he gave away. Because even if they trade everybody away and start from nothing, it still doesn't equate what they gave up to get what they got.
Bro, they're gonna have to trade Cooper Kupp or something to get what they gave up.
I genuinely
Cooper Kupp is
think
gonna
somebody
die.
calls about Cooper Kupp, Jalen, Leonard Floyd.
Yeah.
I don't think they'll get any calls for like Bobby Wagner, but like I feel
Leonard
like
Floyd, I could see be out of there.
yeah, but like they have a couple pieces they could trade away.
Taylor Rapp, I
Yeah,
could see
I was
that.
gonna say Taylor Rapp's
Aaron
up
Donald
there.
retires.
I do think Donald's done.
Yeah. I think he's out of there. He got his ring too. And he already in the Hall of Fame. What he playing
Yo,
for?
you watch him play, bro. It looks like he stopped caring about the game anyway.
Yeah.
It's just got too easy for him. It's like you don't beat the game. He beat the game on expert already. You don't go back and play the game again on beginner. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
He's the type to retire, get bored during like week fucking 14 of next year, and just sign to a fucking contender and just play football.
Yeah.
Right. All he wanted, bro, was like he said before, like he only wanted to play 8 years. What's he at 10 now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I think he's turning 32 soon.
yeah, man's only wanted to play 8, so he's done what he wanted to do. He got his ring. He what else he need?
Nothing.
That man's a Hall of Famer, bro.
I was listening to Dak's interview the other day, and they were like, "When did you realize that like your time, like it was crunch time to win now? Like you're in your prime." Da da da. And he said, "As soon as I got my contract, because I sat back and I looked around and I was like, I'm a 4th-round draft pick, and I know how many guys that went before me that aren't even in the league anymore. The longevity in the NFL is like 3 to 4 years."
Yeah. NFL stands for not for long.
Mm-hmm.
All right, what's next, Sean?
Next up, we had 49ers, Cardinals. 49ers won 38-13.
Glock.
Love it.
Glock.
That is just, that's all you got to say to explain it. Glock.
No, I do want to say AJ Brown or AJ Green dogged him on that first drive though.
Yeah. That was good to see. I was kind of low key hyped. That just brought back some memories from
Yeah, I
that.
miss AJ Green,
For
man.
us as football fans to admit AJ Green is now washed. Like it's okay to say that.
Oh yeah,
David
Blau
is
he
just
been washed, bro.
AJ Green and Julio Brown's hamstrings are held together with Elmer's glue, bro.
Julio Jones, not Julio Brown.
Homie, I don't even know if Julio has hamstrings anymore.
That's a fact. I know.
Julio, Deshaun Jackson don't got no hamstrings.
Oh my
bro.
god, bro!
Every time the man puts his cleat on, he pull
names
one.
that they pulled out this year, bro.
Y'all heard
And
me
the
though?
crazy thing
David
is-
Blau? My bad.
Go ahead.
David Blau just out here cashing checks off HBO.
Right? Dog, the crazy thing is somebody told me how old Sammy Watkins was, and I'm like, bro, this man ain't even 30 yet, and this man feels like he's been in the league for 20 years.
Yeah, that's a fact.
14.
You want to know? It's crazy too. So I was watching a video, and the Ravens' leading receivers were literally Deshaun Jackson, Sammy Watkins, who literally was not even there for a majority of this season.
He was there for 5 weeks, I think. 4 weeks.
Yeah. So
Was that who's
one
there
of
right
the-
now? He's with them right now?
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. He fumbled last week in their game.
He had a big ass play though. He got tossed down from the back.
I remember the Packers cut him, but I didn't know he got picked up.
Dude, as soon as he got cut, Baltimore picked him.
Yeah, and he was already one of their leading receivers. That's just absolutely wild. They need
Yeah,
to
that's
get
tough for
some
him,
help with it. They need, yeah, that's a fact. But then we had Lions, Packers, Detroit, baby, with the dub 2016.
Fighting Dan Campbell's, bro.
Yes, sir. Shane, talk to him. What's up?
Yo, just talking about the Lions makes me happy, bro. I'm so happy for that organization, bro.
No, I'm happy for him. You're probably saying me because I thought the Packers were gonna go on a run after they beat the Cowboys. I said that I thought they were gonna make the playoffs, but
That's exactly why I said that.
Jamal Williams is a dog.
I told you. I
Every
said
team to have a top 20 pick.
that's
Every
a fact.
team to have a top 20 pick.
Yo, and Detroit got two first round picks this coming year, bro.
I was gonna say that. I was gonna say they'll have like top 7 because the Rams
Defense is about to be insane. Can you imagine they get like Khalil Ringo to pair up with Okuda? They go and get themselves like a safety over the top to pair up with their rookie safety.
after we do
Or an edge rusher or something.
Nah, they don't need an edge rusher. You know, I keep
go get
saying
an
that,
extra
man.
receiver. Like if Quentin Johnson falls to them, bro, you put Johnson on one side, Amon-Ra on the other, and let Jared Goff.
Yeah, they probably will go receiver.
Hold up.
No, they probably will go receiver.
Hold up.
Bro,
I was
let
gonna-
Jared Goff go for 350 every game. Just turn them all into track meets.
Yo,
I was gonna say-
I like Detroit's pass rush. That James Houston kid's a fucking dog, bro.
I just
Yeah.
Ashton,
Yeah,
I'm so
he's
glad
nice,
you brought
nice.
that up. I saw him play, bro. That kid is dog, bro.
Yo, he passed until week 18. He passed Aiden Hutchinson for sacks and played in only like 8 games this year.
That's fire. I didn't know that.
Bro, he has like 8.
Aiden Hutchinson is 6'7", by the way.
Bro, how do you forget?
Every
I
time
say it every week in the fucking chat. Yo, my man got
That's why
another
he's got like 3-4 picks. He's
Yeah.
6'7", dude. He's a tower. And he's
After we
athletic
do-
as fuck.
coming out of Jackson State too. He repping.
Yeah, facts.
But to play 8 games and have what? I think he played 9 games and had like 8 sacks. That's tough,
Yeah, especially for a young kid.
especially coming from a small HBCU.
Mm.
Go ahead, Sean.
I was just gonna say after we do the playoff things, we could talk about like the draft order and whatnot.
Yeah, we can do
But
that.
you guys kind of just went on your little ramble about it, so I mean we don't gotta do it now.
No, that's fine. We're gonna talk about the games, and then we'll do our pick'ems for that, and then we'll do that, and then we could call it because we're getting close to an hour.
But, we just got our game lost. Fucking Panthers Saints, and Panthers won 10-7.
It's the nobody
And
cared bowl.
That game,
Both teams didn't even look like they wanted to be there.
bro. Yeah, that game was just fucking horrible. Like I thought I would go out and then on a 4-game win streak, get the momentum like Jake was saying, and we literally lost to a team. Sam Darnold didn't throw for over 35 yards, bro.
No, you know what you can take pride in, Sean? You can take pride in knowing that you were the catalyst of the Steelers coming this close to making the playoffs.
Stop it, Jake. But you did it. You're at home just like us, so it's okay. But like Ashton was saying earlier, I got a little bit of hope. I mean, I'm pretty sure Dennis Allen is coming back, unfortunately, so I'm sick
Y'all
about
should just
that.
make him president of the team, owner, mascot. Y'all should just let him do everything and then burn it all down.
No, chill out with that.
Yo, if Dennis Allen comes back, I'm gonna bring back the Aints instead of the Saints.
No. Here's what needs to happen.
They're bringing back the paper bags if he come back. Them shit's going right over Sean's head.
If he comes back, okay, but Pete Carmichael, yeah, he got to go, bro. If he comes back, then yeah, it's time for the paper bags to come out. I ain't gonna hold.
I tell you what. If week one, if we fast forward to next year and we're all doing this week one, and Dennis Allen is still the head coach, the whole panel except you and Isaac, Sean, is gonna wear paper bags.
He's gonna be the head coach. I almost guarantee it. They already basically said like here's his expectations going into next year, all that type talk. So I'm pretty sure he's coming back, but we'll see what he can do because, like Ashton was saying, now I do believe, like, it's not even I do believe, like, it's pretty much confirmed. We're going to get a first-round pick from somewhere, whether it's the Cardinals, the Chargers, Broncos. I've seen a bunch of teams linked to it. So I think that
stop letting Howie Roseman bully you, too.
Many of those teams have 2 first-rounders.
What's up?
Many of those teams have 2 first-rounders this year.
The 3 teams that requested to talk to him were the Cardinals, the Broncos, and the Texans. So
Texans probably have the most capital. He ain't going to fucking Houston, though. Actually, he might, because Houston will literally just be like, here's the keys, do whatever the fuck you want.
pretty much.
They'll let him do the Bill Belichick and play GM and coach.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I'm
Especially,
gonna say this now, and I don't know who the Texans owner is. If he makes that decision, he needs to step away from the team. That owner has been in that team's business too damn much. If you're going to bring in Sean Payton and, like you just said, Ashton, let him be GM, decision maker, let him play God basically in that building. Cool. But you got to let him do it if you're the owner.
that's a fact.
Yeah, it's a fact.
I think people with the Sean Payton thing is misconstrued because, like, they think that Sean Payton needs a fucking quarterback. That's not true. When he took over the Saints, his quarterback was shitty.
We were winning with Teddy Bridgewater. We won with Winston. Like, you know what I mean? He gets that factor for QBs.
Yeah, and y'all were decent for
he's the
years with Teddy B.
He's the one that was
imagine what happens if you give him Bryce Young, CJ Stroud, Will Levis, one of these guys with an absolute cannon.
Yep.
that he can
He was the
mold.
one in Parcells' ear trying to get them to bench Bledsoe for Roma. He was the one that was the reason that Roma made the roster. Roma was undrafted.
That's a fact. I do remember watching a video about that. And then y'all got rid of his ass. Crazy.
Sean Payton, Sean Payton is single-handedly like responsible for the development of Tony Romo for real.
Yeah. When he came to New Orleans, said, "Give me Drew Brees from the Chargers." Turned him into a goat.
Hey, Sean Payton turned Phil Simms into a 2-time Super Bowl champion, so
Yep, that's a fact. We'll see where he goes. Like I said, and we'll see what we get for him. Can't wait.
Sean Payton made so many people bags. It's unreal.
yo, people don't realize how many teams Sean Payton really been on.
Facts.
Coaching trees, bro. Mad coaching trees. Bill Parcells, fucking.
Bro, he was with the Giants, he was with the Cowboys,
yeah.
he was with the Patriots, he was he been
Not to
every he
mention
was with
when he was with the
wasn't he
Giants.
with the Browns?
Yeah, he was like
When
an
he was-
assistant with the Browns. Yeah.
When he was with the Giants, he was there with Belichick as an assistant. That's crazy.
Yep. He got his resume. That's why everybody wanted him.
It's like Washington. They suck now, but at one time they literally had Cliff Kingsbury, fucking, what's his name from the 49ers? I'm drawing a blank right now.
Yo, the Washington had Kyle Shanahan,
And
they had
McVay,
Sean McVay
and LaFleur.
McVay. Yeah.
and Matt LaFleur. And they had Mike LaFleur
Mm.
with Jay Gruden. No, not Jay Gruden. Yeah, it was Jay
No,
Gruden.
it was Jay.
Is Mike Vrabel the only somewhat successful coach from the Belichick coaching tree?
For now.
But he didn't coach under Belichick. He played under Belichick.
No, he was a
coached
defensive assistant for a year under Bill before he started moving.
Because I know he was the defensive coordinator for Houston for a while.
That was where he went after that 1 year with the Patriots.
Yeah,
He
so
went
had a
right from
special
Bill's
teams
camp to
coordinator
Houston.
job there too. Yeah.
Yo,
Bill
what do you
gave him a
think?
shot.
You think Tennessee moves on from Vrabel for real?
I think next year they will. I don't think they will this year.
Nah, I think they fuck with Vrabel. I fuck with Vrabel heavy. He's one of my favorite coaches in the league.
Yo, I think they fuck with him too, but
The wall for it.
you know what? I think we could see a blockbuster either this offseason or next offseason with Derrick Henry getting traded.
Yeah, his contract year.
Mm.
Yeah. They got nothing
He's
to
gonna
lose.
unload the
They
bag.
got to rebuild.
Yeah,
You
you
gotta
could see Zeke
rebuild.
Elliott traded this year.
I think Zeke Elliott could get traded. I think if they want to keep Pollard, they'll trade him.
Yeah.
I agree. And the way
And I'm
Malik
not gonna
Davis-
lie,
the
bro.
way
And I know you get a lot of hate because you're a fan of both of them. But to me, I'm a fan of Zeke, but I think Pollard is the better back. So
yeah, now Zeke's Wilson. Zeke is in year 8. What is the longevity for running back to be elite?
not long.
Zeke had-
You feel me? So
Zeke had 4 or 5 years where he was almost unanimously the best running back in the league. It was like him, Todd Gurley, and fucking I don't know who else. You know what I
Zeke
mean? So
first-
he had his run.
Zeke's first 3 years, he was probably the best back in the league.
And here's something for you. Zeke Elliott's numbers are on pace for 5 Hall of Fame backs. Edger and James, backs like that. So, and he's
Yeah.
on pace to actually break their numbers. You know what I mean? So, I mean, but at the end of the day, I want to win. And the way Malik Davis played, the way Malik Davis ran, assures me that one of those running backs are off the roster. I will be absolutely astonished if we retain Tony Pollard, Zeke Elliott, and Malik Davis. I'd be ecstatic, actually. But I don't know. Cowboys show me glimpses of going in a different direction, and then they fall right back into this fucking Jason Garrett clapper mode, scared to do anything. It's weird.
I don't never want to hear Jason Garrett's name ever again in my life.
You just vote that man out of football unanimously. Don't even let him coach high school.
Think about this, Ashton. That's the guy who developed my quarterback. Motherfucker's been on deck. That motherfucker did everything himself.
I think Jason Garrett is a good when it comes. I don't think he's a good actual play caller or fucking actual good head coach. But I think quarterback coach wise, the dude got some knowledge.
Yeah, maybe, but
And
that's
a
the
very
fact, right?
punchable
His
face.
best season, I think I might be wrong on this now, but it was like a year or two ago. I knew this for a fact. His best season came when John Kitna was his quarterback coach. John Kitna was the shit, son.
Yo, Jake, not a punchable face, a stompable face.
That's fair. I'll give you that. That's fair.
Yo, he's demonic. You ever see him on TV when he's smiling when they cut out for a commercial and he like turns his head smiling? Motherfucker's a robot.
No, that's wild. That's it for the games, though. So,
Bro, how you gonna punt and my man start clapping? Like what?
Bro, I've never seen. I've seen.
Yeah.
I watched Dan Bailey miss 4 kicks, and then I literally read Jason Garrett's lips. It's all right. Get him next time. As he's clapping, motherfucker. You better clap.
Yeah, you missed 4 straight, homie. Shut up.
Right. But all right, we're gonna roll into the playoff matchups, and then we're pick'ems, and then we'll just go around the circle. So the first matchup is Buffalo versus the Dolphins. Sean, give your little spiel on it, and then you pick.
There's not even really a spiel. This is gonna be a pick. Buffalo. There's no Tua. Who is it? Skylar Thompson.
Yeah.
Against
I like him
Buffalo.
though.
Yeah, but against Buffalo, that's hard for anyone. Even for Tua, that would be a hard matchup. So I don't know, bro.
I
I'm
like
going
Mike
Buffalo.
McDaniel too. Even though people hate on him, I don't know why there's like questions of him even getting fired. But I fuck with Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, no, he's a good coach.
I'd play for him. He seems funny.
Yeah, given everything that's happened this year, like you can't really blame him.
Yo, I
Yeah,
fuck with
there
Mike
you go.
McDaniel, but I think that they low key hired him to be a bridge. I think they want Sean Payton, and I think they want Tom Brady as well.
I did see so before he went to Tampa, I did see something about that.
Well,
They got
lost
hit-
their
that's
first-round
why-
pick.
Yeah,
Bro,
that's why
the
they got
reason-
hit with that tampering charge.
The
Yeah.
real reason fucking Tyreek went to fucking Miami was to team up with Tom Brady, and I swear on my life on that one.
No,
me
Oh,
ask
for
you
sure,
this.
bro.
Let me
'Cause
ask
that's why
this.
the
Let me ask
owner,
this.
Stephen Ross, fired Flores in the first place.
Did
Yeah.
the NFL low key just only want to save themselves money because there's like the 33rd pick now get a first round bonus because they took a first round pick out. So now some kids just fuck.
Basically.
Some kid just lost fucking. Some kid lost like $10 to $15 million a year because of fucking the Dolphins tampering.
Yep.
Yep. Wild times. We'll see though.
All right.
The Bills got that one though.
Yeah, Bill's got that.
Yeah, that's unanimous. We'll go to the next one. Next matchup: Cincinnati, Baltimore.
Give me Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, 100 yards apiece and a touchdown apiece.
I was gonna say Ravens better pray Lamar plays, but even if he does, I don't know. Cincinnati looks hot right now.
More like Joe
Lamar
Mixon.
doesn't play. They're docking $60 million off of what he's asking for this offseason.
Even if Lamar plays, I doubt he goes crazy enough to beat that team in a playoff game.
Yeah. Even if Lamar if Lamar doesn't play, my fault. If Lamar doesn't play, Lamar is leaving Baltimore. That's how I truthfully see this.
Yo, they're gonna tag him. He not playing, bro.
Yeah.
Shane, I'm
gonna
go one step further on the point you just made, Shane. I don't think fully healthy Lamar can touch this Bengals team.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Perfect world, no Ravens injuries. I don't think they touch this Bengals team.
I think he can, but he'd have to play perfect.
Oh
He'd have to play
yeah.
lights
The chances of that
He'd
are
have
zero.
to be. He'd
so-
have to be vintage. He'd have to be vintage unanimous MVP Lamar, shaking people out their fucking shoes, dropping bombs to no-name receivers, and Mark Andrews has to have 200 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Nah, the Bengals defense ain't like that. It's the offense for
Jesse
real.
Bates is like that though, and Jesse Bates. takes away
Tremaine
his number
Pratt's
one
like that too. So is Sam Wilson. Like that defense and that linebacking core don't play.
Sam Hubbard gets pressure. Trey Hendrickson gets pressure. That defense.
That
is
might
pretty good.
be like, and you
No,
know what's
Hubbard's
messed up?
tough. I like him.
That might be like the most like Caucasian Absolutely terrible potato salad defensive end combo in the league.
Yeah.
They're
That
still
gets
fine.
stacks, bro.
They got a white ass front seven, and then their whole back seven is all like Chidobe Awuzie is probably the most African name in the league.
Yeah, exactly.
Almost.
Their whole D line was the white affirmative action hires that they needed to make. That's what they were trying to do.
I gotta take Isaacs real quick because if he was on here, he'd say, where Hendrickson came from.
Yeah, how does that
this
make you
baby.
feel every day of your life?
Sick. We do it every year, bro. We could find all these good hidden gems in the draft, and then we can't afford to fucking
And then
pay
you
them.
develop them too. You don't just find them; you develop them.
Yeah, and then we
you
can't
just
pay them.
Let them walk out the door.
Have to.
That's one thing.
Every
That's
year.
one thing nobody can say to me about the Cowboys because they are the best team at drafting and developing in the entire league.
But y'all have your it's like
I don't
it's like
know.
the 49er argument, bro. Y'all have your own system. Like you guys draft for exactly what you're looking for. That's why so many Cowboys players work out draft-wise because y'all don't ask guys to play beyond themselves. A lot of
last
these
time the
teams,
Cowboys
they're drafting because of need, and they need superstars.
No, that's a fact. The last time I think the Cowboys missed in the draft, like missed drastically. Like, hold on, let me think about this. Because I guess you can say Kelvin Joseph. He was the second round pick, and I think he's probably
CeeDee Lamb.
Kelvin Joseph, sorry.
Nah,
You're correct.
Yeah.
You're correct.
Nah, I don't know. I definitely
I would say low key Morris Claiborne was probably the last time the Cowboys missed,
And
I
that
maybe
was a
make an
big
argument
miss,
for-
though. That was
Yeah.
Leighton Vander Esch.
That wasn't a miss. LVE
nah,
played
Vander
well.
Esch wasn't a miss.
Right, he is terrible.
I talked shit on LVE this year at certain points, bro. But with him being hurt, oh my god, I miss him. Please come back for the playoffs, LVE. I didn't realize his worth. Him and Anthony Brown, I want to issue a public apology. If you guys ever hear this, by the grace of God, I want to issue a public apology to you, Leighton Vander Esch, and you, Anthony Brown, because your value was shown over the past 5 weeks.
Yo, Morris Claiborne wasn't that bad though.
Nah, like
The
I
second
would
he
even
left
make an argument-
Dallas, bro, he was washed.
What was that?
Y'all could cover
2014?
him up pretty well.
I was like a freshman in high school the last time the Cowboys missed. And I guess you can maybe make an argument for Byron Jones too, because it's not because of his play. When he plays, he's probably a top 20 corner in the league. The problem is he never played.
Yeah, he's just not healthy.
That's debatable. Listen, Byron Jones' athletic ability is probably top 10.
Ridiculous.
Oh, easy.
All right.
Ridiculous.
But
It's John Ross,
his production's
bro.
not there. His
It's John,
production's not there.
it's John Ross. Which, speaking of that, I just heard the Chiefs signed him to a future deal for next year.
I was gonna say I did see he got.
Like, if
signed.
anyone's gonna make John Ross work, it's gonna be Andy Reid and it's gonna be Patrick Mahomes.
Hey,
So,
I don't know. Yo, and he balled for the Giants last year. I give him that. John Ross, bro, he's like that.
It's gonna be interesting
He
to
just
see.
always has them injuries.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. When you're that athletic, man, your body struggles to keep up, for real.
Exactly.
Unless you're taking care of it like elite.
And you're working out like an absolute madman.
Yeah.
Like, nobody's supposed to be that gifted, bro. Like, you're going to have some problems.
Like, it's cool to run that fast, but you're not supposed to run that fast that often. That
Yeah.
is ridiculous, bro.
That's
Like,
a fact.
I don't know how the reason Tyreek Hill maintains it and he's always on the field is because he trains like a fucking animal.
Yeah, and not only does he train like an animal, bro, his recovery and just the things that he does is absolutely
His
insane.
body's smaller, he's more
Yo, with
compact.
Tyreek, you got to look at it like you look at guys Tyreek's size that are just as fast. Well, not just as fast, but like Deshaun Jackson. Like, look at their physique. Look at
Yeah,
Tyreek.
they're
Like,
twigs. Tyreek is a
Yo.
unit, bro.
yo,
Yeah,
Tyreek,
he's
bro. Like, people want to talk about Saquon's like thighs and quads and shit, bro. You seen Tyreek's, bro?
Yeah, compared to
My
the
man
top,
really
he-
put the work in, bro.
Yeah.
Like, but then you
Tyreek
look
is
at Deshaun Jackson, bro. He got fucking
some strong
he
wind.
got
You
string
gotta keep him
cheese.
with some
He got
strong
string cheese hamstrings, bro.
Yeah, facts.
wind. This next
Yeah,
game
I
though is an interesting one. We're definitely going to talk about it. Jags, Chargers.
I'm going Jags. I ain't gonna hold you.
Are the Chargers in?
Is other Bosa
Chargers
playing?
are the 5. Chargers are the 5. I thought he was out for the year.
No, because they said there's a chance he comes back. Because it was only the MCL, I think.
No,
MCL's usually only a 4-week thing, though.
Yeah, MCL, if they held him out this long, there's a reason he'll probably be back then.
Yeah,
And the
that's
Chargers defense has been abysmal compared to what it should have been with all their signings. So I think, yeah, they
Joey Bosa and fucking Khalil Mack were supposed to be something special this year.
I'll say this though, and like the Bosas and the Watts, the younger brother's better in both instances. Like Joey Bosa disappears in the run game. Nick Bosa.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna just read this. This is off of DraftKings Nation, posted today at 3 p.m. Los Angeles Chargers take on the Jags, and in the wild card round, obviously, outside linebacker Joey Bosa practiced in full Tuesday and Wednesday.
Yo, that's what I just said.
9-7 down there.
If Bosa
What's up with J.C. Jackson?
Is J.C. Jackson playing?
I don't even care about J.C. Jackson. If Joey Bosa plays, Joey Bosa, Khalil Mack, they shut the game down.
I don't see anything on J.C. Jackson.
J.C. Jackson, though, even if he doesn't play, they got Asante back.
Derwin's healthy.
Yeah, Derwin's healthy. Adderley's healthy.
Yeah.
I mean, Adderley's not special or nothing, but
Van Noy's playing. Like their linebacking core, like I think Chargers on this one. That's just me.
I'm gonna go Chargers because Trevor Lawrence is just figuring it out, and I think Justin Herbert has been in the league long enough to now where the only question mark on Justin Herbert is, can he win a playoff game? He hasn't been there yet. I think he knows that. I think
my takeaway with that is you also have Dougie P in Jacksonville. He has playoff experience. That's why I'm going to give it to the Jags because not only do they have the tough team, but they have the coaching experience.
Yo, I heard some shit. I heard a wild stat the other day, and I don't remember the exact number. What number Super Bowl is this?
57? Yeah.
All right, so in 56 Super Bowls, there's only been like 33 Super Bowl winning coaches.
Yeah, it's mostly been like the same guys. Yeah, for sure.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, I got Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I picked the Chargers, but this could very easily be a game-winning field goal game type of situation.
The only reason I say that is Mike Williams is out.
Mike Williams is out.
He's another guy with paper-mache hamstrings.
If the Chargers can stay healthy and they can keep Keenan Allen and Austin Eckler on the field because both of them have injury question marks too, I'm taking the Chargers. If for some reason they lose one of them during the game, they're fucked.
Yeah, but I like Devin Lloyd and the fucking other linebacker Jacksonville got for Eckler.
Here's my thing. The Jaguars, to control this game, they have to run the ball. And ETN's a freak. But I don't trust ETN in the trenches against that defense, especially if Joey Bosa is playing. And Joey Bosa isn't even that great against the run. But I think that defense is just going to be moving on a different like level. They got their guy back. You know what I mean?
Yep. And the Chargers, you got to think about it. You got to think about that AFC West, bro. The Chargers are battle tested. They had to go play Mahomes twice. Like they know what it takes to be competitive, bro.
But they also
damn good football in December.
They played Jacksonville before, and I think they lost that game already too. I mean, it is hard to beat a team twice, but that does also go into play.
Right?
Yeah, Chargers started, I think, 1-4.
Yeah,
if I remember correctly, 1-3.
What the Bengals start?
1.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did they? 1-5 or something like that?
That shit don't matter. I don't care about it. You can't really judge a team until after week 8 when the majority of the bye weeks have happened.
We're split. Sean and Ashton got you both said the Jags, me and Shane said the Chargers.
Yeah. I don't think the Jags played. I think they played the Chargers later in the year though, to be honest with you. I think it was like week 8 or something. I don't know.
So we're not gonna pick them. I'm just gonna go over it. According to our picks, if Ashton and Sean's scenario happened, it would leave Kansas City and Jacksonville and Buffalo and Cincinnati. If mine and Jake's scenario happens, it's Kansas City and the Chargers, Buffalo, Cincinnati. So either way, you're probably going to see Buffalo and Cincinnati in the divisional round.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
We're going to just replay the game we didn't get to see.
Yo, I ain't going to lie. Buffalo going to smash them.
I don't know. That was going to be a game.
I said this before, bro. I don't want to play Buffalo after that shit happened. That was probably the favorite to win the Super Bowl, and now they're playing inspired.
No, I definitely
Yeah,
get
this is
that.
like Josh Allen becomes the warrior right hand of God type situation.
Everybody forgot about Josh Allen's injury.
But
bro.
hold
That
on,
motherfucker
hold
was
on.
doing shit last week.
While I agree with that point, if there's any other team that got the same type of energy from that
It's
game,
Joe
it was
Burrow,
literally,
bro.
I was
It
gonna
really
say
is.
it's the Bengals. Yeah, they literally played in that same game. Like you don't think
Listen.
you don't think T Higgins?
Yo, it
is
wasn't Joe
gonna go
Burrow's
after that
teammate that was laying there was getting CPR though.
I know, I understand.
Joe Burrow
that.
warmed up. Joe Burrow was sitting there warming up. He's different for that.
Yeah. No, I definitely get what you're saying, Ashton. But what I'm saying is, if there's any other team in the league that would have a reason, like the Bills have, it's literally the Bengals. They were right there with them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I definitely get you. That game's gonna be crazy. It's gotta be.
Joe is cold with it, bro. They said,
And you know why? You know why I say Bill's gonna run through him? Because I bet you DeMar's gonna be at that game, not playing, but he's gonna be there, and that's gonna hype his teammates up so much.
Oh my God.
The stadium is going to be rocking. It's in Buffalo.
And it's gonna be cold as hell.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Buffalo. Those motherfuckers gonna be out there in bubble jackets screaming. You're just gonna see fucking clouds of air coming everywhere.
You're gonna see threes everywhere.
Oh, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right, NFC time, Shane.
NFC. Eagles obviously have the 1 seed, so we'll move to the next game. The next game would be San Francisco, who is 13-4.
I'll be right back.
Playing the Seahawks, who are 9-8 and just squeaked in. I'm taking the Niners. I do think the Seahawks have a possibility to upset them, though. This is the divisional game, so could be.
I got the Niners.
Yeah, me too. I think they'll pull it out. But I'm saying, like, score-wise, like, I think it might be closer than people think. This might be like a 20-17 game.
Got one of these living in him. That boy got that dog in him. Brock Purdy by 30. Give me Glock. Give me Glock. Give me Glock. Sorry, Gino, you out. That boy got that dog in him.
I think this game could definitely be more of a shootout type game, but I think in the end that San Francisco defense is going to make one too many plays. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. The next one I think is going to cause a conversation. We got the number 3 seed, 13-4 Vikings versus number 6 seed, 9-7 and 1. I almost forgot the one, Ashton. My fault. Giants.
Yeah, you need that.
Well, thank you very much. Cousins, go home. It is past your bedtime. Drink your prune juice. Go sit down somewhere. Thank you.
What time is this game?
4:25.
Too late in the day. Can't do it.
If y'all played them Saturday, I'm sorry. I was going Vikings, but it's Sunday at 4:25. America's game of the week. Giants.
He said Giants. I don't know, man. I don't.
Nah. I saw some shit Saquon been posting and shit. He's in a different.
Yo, Sean, let me put it this way for you, all right? We lost by a fucking 61-yard field goal, right? Without Xavier McKinney and without Adoree Jackson. We have both of them back.
Yeah.
Sean said, "Yeah, I don't give a fuck."
No, it's not that I don't give a fuck. I don't know. It's just a tough matchup. It's going to be a good offense versus a good. Okay. Hold on. Let me rephrase that before Jake gets on my ass. It's going to be, for the most part, the good offense versus a good defense, minus Kirk Cousins.
You're saying Justin Jefferson's name wrong.
He said Justin Jefferson. So no, if Cook is healthy, like he hasn't had a crazy year, but he's been good. They've been getting production out of Madison as well.
I do like Alexander Madison. He's a good complimentary back.
Yeah, bro. It was making me mad during fantasy though. I'd be watching their games, and I think it's Cook about to score, and then they're like Alexander Madison with the touchdown. I'm just looking like, bro, I needed this.
Dalvin playing?
I'm not too sure. That's what I was wondering as well.
I saw he
I have no idea right now.
But
But this is what I do know is that the Vikings offensive tackle just got put on IR. their center. They're on their third string center right now.
Yeah.
Come on, you got fucking big Dex in the middle right there. Come on,
Sexy Dexy.
you know what I'm talking about. And then you got
So-
Kayvon. You got fucking Aziz fully healthy. We held him out the last couple weeks. Adori's
Yeah.
back, bro. Like we looking strong. I mean, our offense was doing damage against them last time too. So
Yeah, but looking at their injury report right now, so their center, he was limited with the back issue, but they're also getting their offensive tackle back. who
are you talking
suffered
about
a
Garrett
torn-
Bradbury?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's out.
he's out. You said, all right.
He's been
Yeah,
out
I
the
think they
last
said he
week.
didn't he herniate a disc or something
Yeah,
like
he
that?
was in a car accident a couple weeks ago, and his back has been fucked up.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I was about to be like, there's no way you can play an NFL game with a herniated disc.
Yeah, I read a thing because he missed our last game too, and they said that if, it's like the same thing for Lamar. He has an uphill battle to play this weekend.
Got you. It also says they're getting their tackle back who suffered a torn MCL,
Which one? Darasol?
Brando.
Oh, okay.
Their cornerback Cam Dantzler did not practice, and Harrison Smith was limited.
I mean, Harrison Smith needs to hang it up too, bro. I'm sick of seeing him get burnt, bro.
So he be getting burnt, bro, but his stats tell you otherwise. But
Yeah, because he likes to play in the box. They still play that same old Mike Zimmer. He's basically a nickel linebacker.
Yeah.
It was like what the Steelers tried to do with Mark Barron when he got old and Tampa got rid of him.
If I had to pick, I'll give it to the Giants, but I think it's gonna be a closer game, if anything. That's my pick.
I mean, listen, I still will always go against Kirk Cousins, so y'all already know where I stand. Ashton, good luck to y'all.
Where you at, Randy Shane?
I got the Giants.
Got you.
come on, you know where I'm at.
Next
Yeah.
game, Tampa at 8-9 against the Cowboys at 12-5.
Cowboys, y'all. Dak goes and wins one playoff game. Congratulations.
Monday night.
I don't know, bro. I don't know. I was trying to have faith in y'all, but then y'all stunk.
I think Monday night helps us because I think we get to see teams lose. They get to see the emotions of the teams that lose. They get to see like, oh shit, you know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how to feel about that game.
Yeah.
I don't
Bro,
know.
Old Man River might just come out of hiding and just ruin y'all's season for no reason.
I don't
Yeah.
know. It could happen. It could very well happen.
I can see another. It's gonna be a low scoring game. I'll tell you that. And I don't mean like too low scoring. I mean like I could see a 21-20 game, 21-17 game.
I see 27-13 Cowboys. I tell you what, though, I bet you it's close at halftime. Regardless. Win, lose, Cowboys, Bucks, don't matter. I bet you this game's close at halftime.
I'm going Tampa.
Is Vita? The only thing I gotta say is Vita Vea playing?
That I
One
don't know.
second.
If Vita Vea is not playing, I got Cowboys.
I don't
I
even
hope he's
see.
not.
I don't see anything on the injury report for the Bucks.
Then he's going.
Yeah, I
They
don't
must,
see
have just, they
anything.
must have just held him out last week because I know he had
That's why I asked, because they held him out.
yeah. I know he had, I want to say it was an ankle or like something.
Yeah, no, I don't see anything for any Bucks players. So it looks like everyone over there is good.
Who's out for the Cowboys? You see
Wait, is
anything?
Ryan Jensen back? Because I remember he tore his ACL in preseason.
I heard they're supposed to get him back.
Because, bro, if Ryan Jensen plays, Ryan Jensen ties that whole line together, bro.
Hold on, let me look up the Cowboys injury report right now.
Everybody.
What I see on NFL with Cowboys, I don't see anyone either.
Expectation is the Cowboys will have Leighton Vander Esch, Jonathan Hankins, Tyler Baidatis, and Deron Bland available for practice heading into Tampa.
All right. Full send. Let's get it. I still say Cowboys, though.
If Bland is playing, I'm cool. My secondary will be all right. I'll take the Cowboys. I'm happy. I got to go on my team. I'm not sitting here saying I'm scared. Like, I'm thinking we're going to lose. Like I said, I think we have the better team. I think we should win this game. Problem is, like I said, it's the GOAT. Tampa, it does have a good team despite their record. Records don't matter once the tournament starts. So.
Yeah.
So I see Mike Edwards, Carlton Davis, Julio, Carl Nassib, Logan Ryan, Vita Vey, and Donovan Smith are all questionable.
I mean, listen, if they play, which knowing Tom Brady, I'm assuming he's probably going to get in somebody's ass if they don't play.
Yeah.
I can still see, like I said, this one might be, it'll probably be tied at halftime, and it'll be like a 17-13 final.
I think the Cowboys defense, like opposite of Trayvon Diggs, bro, it's gonna suffer.
Tom Brady's gonna eat that a lot.
Yo, do you think Diggs is on Godwin or Evans?
Evans. He'll be on Evans' duty. He neutralizes Mike Evans.
Yo, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm not even worried about Godwin. It's playoff time. I think Julio's gonna step up.
Ashton, I appreciate your optimism, bro. Julio's hamstring.
Yo,
if Julio,
I was gonna say he's got Deron Bland on him, who is my second favorite corner on our team behind Trayvon Diggs.
If Julio plays this game, he might go crazy, sure. But if he does, you can count on him being out for at least 2 more weeks.
Whoever is playing outside, whoever's playing like the Z position for them outside on the opposite side of Trayvon Diggs and Mike Evans at the X, he's probably going to have a big game, whether it's Julio or Chris Godwin. But I'm not worried about Trey's side or the slot.
But don't sleep on Godwin because he did damage last year in the playoffs.
Yo, Godwin is the number one on any other team. So
that's a fact. That's a fact. But I think Deron Bland might be the steal of the draft. Got him in the 5th round. He had 5 interceptions this year.
What's up?
I think Brock Purdy might have something to say about that, but
okay.
I get what you're saying.
That's everybody's picks for that.
I mean, since Brock Purdy's been starting, he's been the number 1 quarterback in every statistic. So
yep.
That's what you guys got.
They said, my bad, I didn't mean to cut you off, but they said if he played all season, he would hands down be the rookie of the year. Like it wouldn't even be close. So.
Oh yeah.
All right, I don't think he'd have the success if he started. I think he started at the right time of the season.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know with that team. I just think it's hard to lose when that team is that good.
I think in both cases you're right. I think he came into a perfect system at the perfect time and is doing exactly what he needs to do. But what I made this point, a couple of weeks ago about Purdy, like defensive coordinators only really need 2 or 3 games to know what you're good at, what you're not good at. They want to try to force you into tendencies that you maybe are not comfortable with and whatnot. And man, Purdy stepped up and done everything they've asked him to do and more. So.
Yeah, I definitely see that. I respect it.
So who y'all got in this Cowboys-Bucks game?
I already said.
I'm on your side, Shane, and you will never get that out of me again.
I'm a big Bucks.
I went Tampa. Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, so in the scenario of Tampa beating us, and the Giants winning, it would be the Eagles versus the Giants in the divisional round, and Tampa versus San Fran. In the theory of the Cowboys beating
Tampa.
the Bucks and the Giants or Vikings. Well, whoever wins the Giants, actually, it would all change. The lowest seed plays the Eagles, and then the highest seed would play the Niners.
Regardless, I don't want to see either of those teams if I'm in the NFC.
I'm not worried about
Like
that.
honestly, the Cowboys are probably the best equipped to take down either one of those teams as far as the NFC goes, with teams that got in. But
It depends what Cowboys team shows up. It depends what Cowboys
Listen, for
team shows up.
what I'll say is, I think the Giants beat Minnesota, but we will lose round 2. It don't matter who we're playing.
I respect
oh
that.
yeah, unfortunately, Ashton, Jalen Hurts keeps receipts.
I don't listen. I ain't worried about the Eagles. I ain't gonna
I
lie.
don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck about the Eagles, bro.
The Cowboys got split personalities. One week they're the best team in the NFL. The next week they just don't give a fuck. It's like they get bored. It's like they have to lose to like give themselves more motivation and just hear people talk shit. They get
That's
bored.
what.
I'll put it this
Like,
way. I'm more worried about the 49ers and Tampa, and I'll even say Dallas than I am Philly.
Respect.
I'll say that too. They played their starters and barely beat third stringers last week, man. Going into the playoffs, Jalen's hurt. I don't care what they want to say. He's hurt. Their shoulder injuries linger. They linger. I
Yeah.
don't care what kind of doctor treatment you guys. That's how the human body works. So shoulder injuries linger.
I was trying
Now,
to tell
they might
him.
be shooting him up with shit. But he's not practicing all week. I guarantee you, he's not practicing in school, despite what they say.
I tried to tell Eagles fans at the start of the year, it's only going to be so many hits he can take like that. Like, yeah, he's doing the hitting, but still, the human body can only hold up to so much before you start getting injured. And once that happens,
Listen, duct tape that shoulder back on his fucking body and ride that pony to the fucking Super Bowl.
Is it?
you better hope.
It's a throwing arm, right? Is it a throwing
No,
arm?
it's his other shoulder. It's his non-throwing arm.
No, I think it is his throwing arm. I might not be correct, but I'm pretty sure it was his throwing arm.
It is his throwing arm.
Yeah.
Dangerous. I don't know what they said. They said their LC joint. I'm gonna guess that's somewhere up in here. That shit is dangerous.
We'll see. What else do we want to do? That was it for the playoffs, right?
Yep.
We got anything else? We just want to do the pick'ems.
We did the pick'ems. That's the pick'ems.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Playoff week.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I gotta
I
hop
forgot.
off right here real quick anyway. So if we want to wrap this up, we can. If not, I got a boogie.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, we can wrap it up. I'm cool.
All right, I'm
Alright,
cool with
fellas.
that.
Yes, sir. Everyone stay up, like, share, subscribe. We'll be back next Wednesday. Enjoy the game. Go Cowboys. Fuck the Bucks. And we out.
Better pray. You better pray, Shane.
Go Bills, since I don't have a team in the fight.
Facts. Now go Jags. Fuck it.